Hey, Marg Smith, coach, speaker, author. I'd just like to dedicate this little YouTube video to Liz. Now, Liz contacted me and spoke to me about some highly sensitive things that were happening in her life around some problems with her husband, something around domestic violence, and asked if I could give her some ideas. And I'd like to address this to everybody. It's something, obviously, as a woman, I feel extremely, motivated to speak about. So one thing I need to say is, we all go into relationships and we should go into them feeling like they're going to be great. We shouldn't be going into a relationship expecting it's going to fail. So we need to go in there because the great thing is most relationships are fun and great places to be. And there are only a certain amount that aren't. So let's go in there expecting, the best to happen. Now, if by chance the person that you think is the one for you starts to show behaviours that you don't like, it is up to you to step away. It is up to you to put your hand up and say, this is not acceptable. I will not accept this. And they're called red flags, so that relationship might go along for a while and one night you might sort of get, a bit of a push in the arm. And whilst it might seem a little bit harmless, the push next time becomes a couple of pushes. And it becomes a bit of a shove and then a bit of a punch. And unfortunately, these kind of relationships escalate very quickly into something that's quite awful. So you have the right to speak up the second that something happens to you that you don't feel comfortable with. Now, girls, don't think you can change people with these behaviours. You cannot change someone whose behaviour is one of such control and power that they want to be in control of you. So at the first sign, do something, speak to somebody, email me, anything, but don't stay if you don't feel comfortable there. Because like I say, you can't change them. And what happens is women stay in these relationships, they think they can change the partner, and the next thing I look around, they've been there for a long time, they may have children, and now they're stuck. And it's very hard to get out. I really want a new generation of women to understand. Stop this behaviour the second it starts. Domestic violence is not acceptable ever, under any circumstances, ever. I am Marg Smith, coach, speaker, author.